Hello student, welcome to the English class. Let us have an introduction of our English textbook of standard 11th. Now this is our textbook. You can see the front page of the textbook, English Yuvak Bharati. It is entitled as standard 11. We have some literary figures printed on the first page. It is in bluish color. Even at the one corner we are able to see here are some ICT based instruments are shown. That means the book is dependent and it is comprised of the ICT mediums, information communication and technology. That is, these things and content is based on this. So you can able to view with the help of these pictures. Here is one computer, laptop, and even the mobile is shown and how the information is transferred. That is, it is based on modern technology. That means the content is related to modern technology also have been added in this book. So it is the indication of that. And let us turn to the next page. English Yog Bharati. It is compulsory English standard 11. This book is produced by the Maharashtra State Bureau of Textbook Production and Curriculum Research, Pune. And one of the amazing feature of this book is use of QR code. Now you are able to see this QR code, the pic of QR code. And even I recommend you to download the Diksha app on your smartphone. If you scan the QR code on this page of your textbook, you will be able to access full text. That means all subjects you'll come across all subjects and you can download the PDF files of the textbooks. If you scan the QR code provided, you will be able to access audio visual study material relevant to each lesson. So with the help of this QR code, you can directly reach to this Diksha app and you will be able to access this audio visual study material relevant of each lessons. So that will be too much helpful for you for the understanding the content provided as a teaching and learning aids. So I recommend you to download this Diksha app even as well as download the QR code. Okay, the QR code app. It is very small app, 1 and 2 MB also. That is also enough for you just to take you to that particular page. Then next, turn to the other pages. Let us see. This is the Constitution of India, National Anthem. And here, these are the introduction. Few instructions are given for the teachers. And here the main important part comes. This book is comprised of 4 parts. Okay, the 4 units are given, and this again 4 units. It is based on number 1 unit prose, second poetry, third writing skill, and fourth drama. So this is the things which are included in this 4 unit. Now what comes here in prose section? Now there is a wonderful blend of essays, short stories, biographical sketches, speeches, articles in the prose section of the book. Now care has been taken to choose inspiring pieces of the literature written by a well-known authors which will not only inculcate a wholesome sense of right and wrong in pupils but also sensitize students to pleasure and pain of life. That means the happiness, joy and sorrow, the both things are mingled in this book, and it is taken by the well-renowned inspiring pieces of the literature by the literary figures. It is comprised of essays, short stories, biographical sketches, speeches and articles. So all things are included in the first unit, that is in prose. Some are motivational also to express themselves in the various forms to prose. So they are exposed to in this course book. Now second unit comprises of poetry. In the poetry there is a fresh addition to teaching and learning poetry in a summarizing, appreciation, composition of few lines of poetry. This would enhance the joy of learning poetry and lend beauty and rhythm to the daily usage of the language. So with the help of poetry, it is the best thing that you are able to do the critical appreciation of the poetry, and you can add the charm in your life. That means in the sense that you are getting aesthetic pleasure, the something which we feel after reading poetry, the picture which is created before our eyes, and the feelings which are connected and associated with those. Okay, that is called as an aesthetic pleasure. Those we feel inside, those we enjoy, and which change our attitude, which change our point of view looking at the things. This is what you are able to gain through this poetry section. Writing skill. Now in the third section, example of the various writing skills such as we expect the student to learn are included. What are those? Now through these examples we can learn the writing skill of various forms discussed in the course book. Now this we hope will eventually lead the learner towards the various forms of written language, towards the career open to them in the field of writing. So it will lead you to the field of writing. So various careers will be also open to you to the field of writing. You are able to learn the various forms of written language. Even ICT based writing skill such as email writing and blog writing also have been intentionally introduced. There is a special intention behind this, that is ICT based learning to be introduced. Email writing, yeah, you are very much familiar with the email writing. Everyone must have the email account as well. Even the blog writing. Now today there is a big trend of writing a blog. Previously used to write diaries, and now people are writing a blog. Simply you can open your account on Google. Of your own blog, you can write your daily things. You can write what you think, what you feel, what you sensitize from your point of view, and even definitely the people like it. They definitely hit your page. The more hitting number of the page you receive, the more likes you receive, the more share you will receive. Even based on it, you can reach to the millions of people. So blog is the best medium to reach the millions of people and to make people to read also and to understand you, and it is also useful for you to make them understand and look at the various things from the other point of view which you feel. Okay, and here is a last section, that is a drama. This is the last section of this book, drama, in which the people will have the glimpse of the genre of drama, that is a type of drama, an exciting and captivating branch of literature. Some extracts from well loved and popular plays and some thought provoking example from genre have been included. Okay, some extracts, that is some passages from the well loved and popular plays are taken. Some thought provoking examples are given so that pupil should be able to provokingly thought in the particular way. So that has been included. So it is an interesting mix of plays having historical, socio-culture and comic themes representative of this form of literature. So it is a mixture of historical, socio-cultural and comic themes. Descriptive responses have been introduced so that students learn the language effectively. This will enable students to engage with the text for a longer span of time. Okay, to fill the words. So even they will be encouraged to explore the genre further, and this will culminate into some of them becoming dramatists, actors, technicians involved in various aspects of theater production. So it can lead you to become these dramatist actors or technicians. The QR code will make the maintain entry into your textbook. It is very useful tool for the teachers as well as the students for teaching learning activity. I just gave the information about it, so even I recommend to download the app and QR code for your better understanding. Now here some skills are introduced. I am deliberately taking you to these pages so that what is the outcome is expected from the students, that you should be well familiar with it. So this is the students of competencies, that is capacities. English Yuvak Bharati Compulsory English Standard 11. Now what are the competencies that you are expected to develop? We are very well familiar, there are 4 skills in English, that is listening, speaking, reading and writing. Okay, reading and writing. So through this skill, how you are expected to be developed, these skills are given in detail. Okay, That is, in a listening, what involves in listening? By listening effectively, you should be able to understand and convert the information in your own language. That is the effect of listening. You must listen people attentively, because listening is the very best thing to understand. Okay, again, it makes you to convert the information in a written form, whatever you understood. Now listen actively and attentively. Enjoy, comprehend, understand, and appreciate a varieties of poems. It based on listening. Now get an exposure to wide range of vocabulary items through listening exercise. You are able to access the different types of vocabularies. Even develop ability to listen for specific purpose. Listen attentively, that is what. Develop the skill of note taking while listening. This is the most important aspect, that you need to make it short and summarize it and just take a note of what is being told to you. Understand general oral instructions. This is the skill of your listening. Understand different intention like irony, sarcasm, wit, humor through the tone of the speaker, what the speaker want to says. And even this is helpful for your daily life, what the person says and from what point of view he says. So you should be able to understand whether it is irony, that is gives something is told on the face and meaning is behind. Meaning is different. Irony, sarcasm, just to make you laugh. Wit, it has a humor quality, or general humor or common humor. So you should be able to understand those things. Comprehend and enjoy live as well as a recorded presentation like songs, skits, movies and plays. So this is based on totally listening skill. Through listening, what is expected things from you, the outcomes from you, that is all mentioned. You also go through it. Because it is not possible for me to read everything. I am just reading few important points. Use spoken language fluently. In speaking skill, what introduced, just use spoken language fluently in a day-to-day communications. Speak with acceptable pronunciation. So whatever your pronunciation is, but speak with that tone, acceptable pronunciation. Otherwise, even you can speak with whatever told to you. Even you can follow the good access also. That is better for you to develop the speaking abilities. Speak coherently. That means relevantly, coherently, logically, fluently, confidently, and intelligibly on a given topic for a reasonable period of time with appropriate body language. So this is included in your communication skill. This is the very important and the best part of it. That is speaking coherently, logically, fluently, confidently, and intelligibly on a reasonable period of time with appropriate body language. So this hampers on your communication skill. So you must adopt with these things very effectively. Answer questions orally. Make oral presentation on a given topic. Even group discussion today also most important for it, for anywhere, that is for getting a job. It is one of the criteria, group discussion. Express effectively in a group discussions, interview, debates, elocution, and extempore speeches. That is what is expected. Now give instructions, make complaints, give suggestions, make inquiries, give compliments orally through IVRS. This is what comes in speaking abilities. And if you hold very effective hold on your speaking ability, you can win the people, literally. Next, reading skill. What comprises under reading skill? Let us look. Adopt different reading strategies, including silent reading, such as skimming, scanning, prediction, inference, depending on the type of text and the purpose of reading. What is the purpose of reading and the type of text? Depending on you need to read. That is skimming, scamming. It is very short reading type. Reading through the lines, reading between the lines, understanding, to understand very well in a deep way. Read aloud and appreciate the rhyme scheme of the poem. Then read patiently till the end of the literary piece for a better comprehension. Even you see what the word is used. Read patiently. You must have patience. Okay, you must have patience to complete the book or to complete your reading. So read patiently till the end of the literary piece for a better comprehension. Read in order to find the intention and attitude of the writer. So from that point of view also it is most important. Relate and evaluate the information with one's previous knowledge and develop further insight. Appreciate precision, clarity, transparency in the given text. So this is what expected through to gain from your reading skill. You just go through the all other points. Every point is most important for you. Every point. And gain these competencies. Now writing skill part. Last one. Now it is the best and effective medium because you are judged on your writing skill in even your exams. So writing skill is the most important for the evaluation. Whatever you learn, it is judged through writing skill. Now report an event by using appropriate format such as news drafting and journal writing. Write formal letters, applications and emails. So everything has a proper format and you are able to learn those format and those words and write everything very properly in a given format. So this is the writing skill part. You must learn it properly. Attempt using different styles of writing and literary devices. What are different literary devices? What are different styles? You must gain those styles. That is what expected to develop through a writing skill. Attempt creative writing. Now this is the most amazing format and this is the most amazing feature today that is emerging. People are literally need the creative writers for writing and they are literally paying you high for this. Creative, writing creatively. In a different forms, stories, poems, dialogues, graphics, jokes, advertisement, filters. So you need to have your excellent imagination power and with the help of those power you must able to ink or write those thought from your point of view very effective manner. This is called was creative writing in a different way. So today this is the great field, creative writers. Write correctly, coherently, concisely, clearly and completely while responding to questions, queries, doubts, etc. Whatever you write, whatever you respond, but you have to write it very much correctly without any mistakes. Coherently, there must be a coherence, relevance in your writing. There should not be any digression. Write very concisely, precisely. That means stick to the particular point and write it in short and completely without any while responding to these questions completely. So this is what is expected. Attempt creative writing in different forms, poems, dialogues, graphics, I told. Now review and correct his or her own work regularly. You can review the work through writing. Write a conversation and dialogue independently. Conversation and dialogues, you must be able to write those things. And even express and expand one's own thought, feelings, emotions, and ideas in appropriate language. This is the most important writing skill part for you, that is expansion of ideas. Okay. You come across in last year. Again, this is there. So you have to work on it. One statement is given. So think over it on the particular statement and create a scene before you and write accordingly. If the one word is given, you have to think over that particular word. So it what indicates, so how much you think over the particular situation, how much you think over the particular word, how much your imagination runs. If suppose one proverb is given to you, so how much you are able to think over that and how much you are able to write. So these things are judged. Compare and contrast one's own experience with those of others. Express and expand one's own thought, feelings, emotions and ideas in appropriate language. Review a book, film, a TV program, play, etc. Now reviewing a book. Now what is told in that book, why should the readers read the particular book? So you are expected to write a review of the book. Even you can write a review of the movie which is seen by you. Okay. So what are those points? So what are expected to write in a review that we will come across gradually. But this is how you are conveying information to the people and you are giving your own feedback through review. Attempt using different techniques for writing more effectively. Use quotations. Now this is the most important things where I feel the students are lagging behind. Use quotations, idiomatic expressions, phrases and proverbs appropriately in writing for writing it effectively. Now this is the very best method to grab the attention of the people and to say something little but it has a huge meaning. Okay, so that is the intention of it. To avoid more writing, you can just write slogans, you can include quotations, you can include the thoughts of the great people, so that you did not say or you did not write too many things. Just by writing particular things, you can give an idea to the people that what you want to say exactly. So using quotations, idiomatic expressions, phrases and proverbs appropriately in writing. I insist you everyone to you best please get familiar with these things, that is including quotations, idiomatic expressions, phrases and proverbs in your writing skill part to make your writing very much effective. Write short reports on news, interviews, visits and functions. This is what it can make you to learn the summarizing skill. So write a short report. What things happens, okay, when happens, how happens, what exactly was there, interview, then visits and function. So you can summarize those things. Create advertisements with the help of given clues. Summarize the given points or the text. Write a blogs to reach out the maximum number of people. Write an appreciation of the poem. This is what is expected now. And the last one is the study skill. I am just deliberately going through this point. This is very much important. Don't take it lightly. Okay. Study skills part, use of ICT in learning the language of literature. Prepare personal notes to remember and recall information. This is what is expected from you. How to do study properly, and these are the skills of studying. So study skill very much important. Prepare and compile glossaries and reference material through dictionaries, thesaurus, encyclopedia, internet. So you're expected to use these things: dictionary, thesaurus, encyclopedia, internet. Even you need to have your glossaries. Okay. Prepare personal notes to remember and recall information. Make use of films, plays, concert and presentation and appreciate them critically. Practice note taking, note making and summarizing for developing analytical and critical thinking skills. This is what is expected. Now see, this is important. One point I'm just important reading here. Use of online modes of communication for different purposes such as email, Skype, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube blogs, vlog. This is what the word is here, VLOG, blog. It is a video log. Then transactions. How to do the transaction? It is related to the economic transactions. So use of online modes of communication. This is what you must go through these online modes of communication, which is used for the different purposes such as email, Skype. You must be familiar with these things right now these days. Email, Skype, Twitter, Instagram, these are the social media. Okay, and it is very very much effective media today. Frame probing questions and queries and comments. Create audio-visual aids for presentation, posters, booklets, wall magazine, handouts, information steps, and PowerPoint presentation. Okay. Practice translating different types of informative text and literary extract from mother tongue to English and from English into mother tongue. This is also the most important part today. This is called as a translation skill. There are many more jobs are also available on this translation skill today. There is a greater demand of translators today. So do this. Practice use of computer for the purpose of translation, transcription and presentation. So what is the difference between translation and transcription? Translation, if you are giving any piece of translation, you can translate, and the transcription, it is whatever you listen, you have to type it, you have to make it in a word. Okay, you have to convert in a word quickly while listening it. That is called as a transcription. In a language study, what we have, that is a part of grammar, parts of speech, sentence structure, vocabulary and word building, speech, figures of speech and stylistic devices, phrases, probes, maxim and their uses, functional grammar, editing, omission, finding errors, common gaffers, that is error. These are the things are included. And now we are turning towards the contents, the main contents of the textbook. Section 1, prose. As I told earlier, it is divided into the 4 parts, that is prose, poetry, writing skill and genre drama. Number 1 lesson, that is being neighborly. So these are the all prose on the summit that we reached the top by Tenzing Norgay, and the call of the soil, Venkat Iyer, pillars of democracy, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Mrs. Addis, Sheila Kai Smith, Tiger Hills, General Ved Prakash Malik. Section 2, poetry, Cherry Tree by the Ruskin Point, The Sower by Victor Hugo, There is Another Sky, Emily Dickinson, Upon a Westminster Bridge, William Wordsworth, Nose versus Eyes, William Cowper, The Planners by Bo Ki Cheng. Section 3, writing skill. Now what are the writing skills included? Let us have a look. Expansion of ideas, you have been studying it. Then blog writing, this is the newly introduced part. Emails, interview, film review, the art of comparing. Now what is this art of comparing here? If suppose you want to organize a program, so what is the flow of the program? How do you conduct the program? Okay, what things are coming? Then introduction of the program, introduction of the chief guest, lighting the lamp, then speeches, then some cultural activities, then at the end it is ended with the vote of thanks. So that is the flow of the program particularly. So that is what the art of comparing a program. Section 4, genre drama. Now history of English drama, how the drama is evolved, how the previously plays were performed. Now what are the trends, now what are the genre, how it's developing. So what that history we are going to learn in shortly. The Rising of the Moon by Lady Gregory. Extracts of drama, that is passage taken from the Midsummer Night's Dream by the Shakespeare and Enemy of the People by Henrik Ibsen. These are